but at least I was doing something productive for the channel, which was the Westlake episode versus Alabama. That will be uploaded tomorrow, and let me just say, that was a crazy game, so be prepared for a very exciting episode tomorrow. Anyway, we have the OFL live stream, Week 14, Rams versus Saints and Falcons versus Packers. Both of these games have big playoff implications in the ONFC. So let me just put this in Discord, and then we are set to go. We have a comment. I will get to that as soon as possible. I guess while we wait for the next probably 45 seconds, here's a look at my beautiful offense. Can I get an F in the chat for Haskins real quick? Because that is an oof. And then here's our defense. Even better. How many people got in so far? Well, tell me. 1 person and 2 comments. Alright, good stuff. I just think that'll change in about 5 minutes. I don't think we have to do anything before the games. I guess we can scroll through standings and awards and stuff before people start coming in. But after that, then we can just quickly get these games started. And I don't want this stream to take too long because I'm already a little bit hungry. So, yeah, I don't want to be starving in 2 hours. But obviously, no need to rush. So who do we got in here? I'm hopping on the stream now. And it is Roberto. What's up, Roberto? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we'll probably look at team stats as well before the games, I guess. So team stats, standings, and then maybe the schedule, see what the other user versus user games are. Alright, so I did show a sneak preview of some of the standings in the Discord yesterday, but I guess here's every single team. I guess if there are some non-users who you're curious about who are not in the playoffs, like these 49ers, who are 3-9. The user killers. Alright, so team stats. 4th in offense, not bad. The number 1 offense is the Chicago Bears, Packers, Saints, Steelers. Giants are pretty high. Browns, Colts are pretty high. Texans, Eagles, Falcons, Panthers, Lions, Redskins, Vikings, Rams, Patriots. Cardinals are second to last. Where's Nick? And then the Ravens are last. Best defense is the Broncos. Steelers have the 2nd best. We have the 3rd best. Cardinals have the 4th best. Rams, Panthers, Redskins, Falcons, Eagles, Browns, Lions, Packers, Giants, Ravens, Colts, Patriots. Oh my. All the users are at the top. Vikings, Bears. So it looks like all the user teams have good defenses. And then awards. Who is currently the MVP favorite? Aaron Rodgers. You've got the 4th worst offense. I don't know how. I assume that'll go up with our stout defense. Lamar Jackson in 8th, Jimmy G 9th, Big Ben 7th, Le'Veon Bell 5th. Top 3, or I guess 2 and 3 and 4 are non-users. I guess that's interesting. Coach of the Year is Future. I'm a little bit surprised it's him over someone else since the Falcons were good last year. Sean McVay's on the Broncos now. Roberto is in 3rd, I'm in 5th, Mentor's in 6th, Barry 8th, LaFleur 9th. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Aaron Rodgers. Defensive Player of the Year, Jake Ryan. Highest user is Mark Barron at number 2. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tyree Jackson. How on earth is Mr. Yards per carry at 3rd? We will be checking his yards per carry after. I can't imagine it's higher than 3.2. Khalil Hodge, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Highest user is Nasir Adderley at 6. Quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Best running back, Christian McCaffrey. Juju. David Bakhtiari. Malik Jackson. Von Miller. Marshawn Lattimore, and Giorgio Tavecchio. And then in the NFC, Le'Veon Bell, Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Reuben Foster, who has been on a tear. 5 sacks in the past 2 games. Hopefully we don't have that happen to us. Dwayne Haskins, Rookie of the Year. I doubt that'll stick, unfortunately, because of his injury Man, that stinks. Devin White, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Best quarterback, Lamar Jackson. Haskins in second. What's good, RMP? Best running back, Le'Veon Bell. Why are we getting all the awards? Golden Tate, Best Receiver. Highest user is Odell at number 3. Zach Martin, Best Offensive Lineman. DeMarcus Lawrence, Best Defensive Lineman. Ruben Foster, Best Linebacker. Kenny Vaccaro, Best Defensive Back. And then the best kicker is Robbie Gould. What's up, Nick? So, Nick, you have the second worst offense in the league, but the 4th best defense. So, good for you, I guess. In the meantime, did I already upgrade everyone? I know I did a couple of days ago, but I don't know if I did it after week 13. I might have. Cardinals will wear Color Rush. Interesting. Alright, yeah, I think I did it already. So, I'm going to adjust the sliders. I don't know if the sliders have anything to do with watching the games. I promise the user and CPU teams that win is quite even. But I feel like I want to up the offense sliders because we've had some low-scoring games. Up 2, up 5. Pass coverage will go down 5. And then pass coverage will go down 5. And to prove this, I will user the Rams. Just so it doesn't look like I'm helping my team. Or hurting. I don't know. I guess we'll user the Rams. And here's a look at the Rams team, by the way, if anyone is curious. 86 overall, 93 defense. Yeah, this is quite the defense. Very good secondary, very good D-line, and then probably the best defensive player in the league the past 2 weeks. We got to see Ruben Foster's stats. I'm very curious. How many sacks does he have on the year? He has 8.5, 5 of which are in the past 2 games, so 3.5 before that. This game hates you? Well, let's see if it hates you today. Alright, let me just double check if I've done my pick'em already. I don't want to just forget, since I actually have a chance of winning. I think I'm in second as of this moment. And I guess if you haven't put in your pick'em, I think everyone in the stream has, but... I think I put mine in first. Yes, I did. Alright, good. We are ready to go. Rams versus Saints. Have I made the draft class yet? Yes, I did. I'm going to do what I did last offseason with scouting, but I made most of this draft class, like, back in September. So, all of the original players are in here. I did all of the development traits at random with my eyes closed, so I know none of these dev traits. I accidentally think I saw one, but I'm not going to draft that player. And I'm just too lazy to change it. His last name is Missouri. What a weird last name. Alright, let's get right into it, fellas. How many times have we seen the Rams this year? I'm just curious. I think this is actually the Rams' last user game, so we won't see them until the playoffs, assuming they make it, which I'd be surprised if they don't. We're going to put this in the OFL playlist, too. Alright, so how many times have we seen them? We saw them... Why is there duplicates of every episode? That is not on purpose. We saw them week 2, week 5, week 6. We saw them on the stream in week 9. And then week 12, 13, and 14. That's a lot, but the Rams are a fun team. Ooh, we're home this week. I thought we were on the road. Okay, that's good. That's good. Lovely screenshot of Robert Griffin III being sacked by someone. Who's better, Miles Jack or Ruben Foster? Totally Miles Jack. Saints 91. Oh, we're 91. Yeah, because I am the finesse genius. You should have chose the Rams. Well, it's too late. And you would have drafted the players you wanted anyway, so this team would have been totally different. It's not like they'd be good. Or maybe they would be good. Hey, Myles Garrett's better than Joey Bosa. That's good. That's good. Even though those ratings don't really show it. So, week 14 of the OFL season. Week 17, I think, will be streamed either next weekend or the weekend after. I don't want to rush it, so it'll probably be in 2 weekends. And then the OFL Bowl will be 2 weekends after that. You're rooting for the Saints? Well, I am too. As we are here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Week 14, 4 weeks to go. The OFL season is winding down very quickly. This team is completely different when you first got it, but like how you first got it. They're still good since they made the championship last year and lost, but got revenge on the Steelers. As for Rams wearing their all whites, Saints wearing the black. Jacoby Brissett taking on his former team, the team that he led to an OFL Bowl, might I add. However, they gave up on him for Lamar Jackson. And then he was acquired by the Saints after the Dwayne Haskins injury. Here's the playoff picture. The Seahawks and the Cowboys are the only non-users in there, so we could very well have 6 users in the playoffs for the NFC, as there's Coach Stupid talking with Jake Butt. I don't know, I just find that funny. Adoree Jackson back deep to return the kickoff. WrestleMania tonight, I could care less about wrestling. I know nothing about wrestling. What else is tonight? Primetime OFL. Kofi for the WWE ship. Mr. Cockburn, because I believe that's John Barron set to kick that off. We're not even in the hunt. There's Paris Campbell receiving the kick. He's been pretty good the past couple of weeks for the Rams. How are the Lions in the hunt, but we're not? Oh, in the playoff hunt. Well, I mean, Kyler Murray's cool, and I would say they're in a weaker division. Debatably weaker. It's awfully close. I mean, we have the Bucks, so poor Panthers. I mean, the Panthers aren't that far back. It'd be a shock if they made it, but Wes Lunt is a GOAT. He can do pretty much anything. So here's the Rams offense. The Saints start the second half off with the football, which makes me very happy. I like starting the second half off with the ball. I know setting the tone is great and all, but when you need momentum, it's good to start the second half off. As Lamar Jackson immediately starting with a run. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Someone's ankles are gone. Oh, dear. That was probably either Devin White or Miles Jack. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was bad. Who was it? Who was it? Is it not going to tell me? Is it the future Detroit Lion, Devin White? Or is it Miles Jack? Will we see the name? Oh, they're going to do the whole spin camera and everything. And it is Miles Jack. But why do they have to make Miles Jack into a meme, honestly? You can't wait till the draft. I don't know if you're talking about the OFL one or the real one, but I can't wait for either. I assume the NFL one, since I mentioned Devin White will be a Detroit Lion. There are a number of players who I want at 8, but I'd be low-key disappointed if we don't draft Devin White. As Melvin Gordon, oh dear. He will be wrapped up by someone with long hair. I was about to say Tremaine Edmonds, but Tremaine Edmonds does not wear 25. That's Stephon Gilmore. Scooter Savage or Yorkie Daddy. I don't think I've made Yorkie yet, but other than that, I've made pretty much everyone else. Scooter Savage, better than Dante Savage. Mix of Scooter Sinclair and Dante Savage. I remember Scooter Sinclair. I don't know if Dante Savage was created in September, though. Was he? Because he was introduced in Season 4. So, who knows? Second down and 2, Melvin Gordon. Not as good as Dante Savage, but he does get the first down, it looks like. Can't wait till April 26th for your team. Oh, yeah, you guys... Oh, yeah, because you guys don't have a first-round pick. But you have that Odell fellow now, so I guess there's that. Are they debating if he got it? He clearly did, yeah. I mean, I wish he didn't, but he did. As it's going to be a shotgun set here on first down. Melvin Gordon back to it, and he's wrapped up by, I believe, the future Detroit Lion, number 8 overall, Devin White. I saw a mock draft that had us getting Devin White and Nasir Adderley. Please let that happen. As for Rams O-line, LDT, Hajate Throwhall, Brett Jones, Forrest Lamp, and someone else. Jamison Crowder, Peyton Barber, Melvin Gordon, Evan Engram, and... I don't think that's Paris Campbell. That looks like a face cam. I don't know who that is. But you got OBJ, so you're A-okay. Alright, defense, make a play. 2nd and 8. Lamar Jackson, the former Heisman Trophy winner, under pressure. Who is 98? I think that's Trey Flowers. Come on, Trey. That'll be a Los Angeles first down. The offense looking good so far. I actually picked for Rams to win this game. I'm not confident for whatever reason. I just don't have a good feeling. I have a feeling we're going to lose. First down from the 37. Lamar Jackson, plenty of time, taking a shot deep. And Evan Engram is more wide open than a McDonald's drive-thru at 5 o'clock in the morning. What kind of coverage was that? And the Rams are on the board. The former Ole Miss Rebel Evan Engram with the touchdown, Odell's former teammate. And now he's going against Odell in this game. I just realized that. As the extra point from, I believe, Chandler Catanzaro is good. And this game is now 7-0. Only 2 minutes have gone by so far, so hey, there's still 26 minutes of... Oh wait, are the quarters 8 minutes? I don't know if they're 8 minutes or 7 minutes. Maybe it's 8. As Jordan Scarlett brings it to the 25. So maybe there's 3 minutes off the clock and I'm just dumb. As here comes out Jacoby Brissett, the Madden legend. Robbie Gold. Okay, it's Robbie Gold. So Chandler Catanzaro, I think it's the Browns. Yeah, because we saw Gold was the best kicker. You first in Pick'em, not for much longer after the Rams win this game. You picked the Saints. Okay, so RMP is about to be up by 3 after this. First down from the 25. What's up, Cannon Bros? Welcome to the stream, my dude. As Brissett, plenty of time. Brissett finds Stephon Diggs for 12 yards. Solid start, fellas. That's definitely what we want to see. 12-yard gains. I'll gladly take that. First down now from the 37. What is this? This is the OFL, a Discord sim league. We are in week 14. Is it like FGFL? Yeah, it is. I would say that's a fair comparison. I mean, not really comparison, but it's a Madden sim league. Is Brissett facing his old team? Yes, he is. He led the Rams to the big game, and they just traded him away. How do you get in? Someone put the link to the server in. You can just be in and start coaching now. Half the teams are taken, but you can coach someone. As Le'Veon Bell gets clobbered. He's awfully close, but he definitely didn't get it. Haven't seen Cannon since FGFU. There's the O-line, Ryan Ramczyk, Andrew Norwell, Jason Kelsey, Brandon Scherf, Greg Little in the skill positions, OBJ, Dalvin Cook, Le'Veon, Noah Fant, and Stephon Diggs. Who came up with this stupid idea? Me. I think that might have been sarcastic. I don't know, but I guess it doesn't hurt to make sure you're not being mean. I don't know. What's up, Alvin Kamara? Welcome to the stream. Thanks, Nick. Unfortunately, Alvin Kamara, you're not on this Saints team, but you are on the Packers, who are projected to make the playoffs. Or no, they're not. They're the 7th seed. That's right. You're doing a Sim 2K League, both Instagram. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't even realize that was 3rd down. Good conversion, boys. We now got at the 38 or 48. I'm smart. He said who came up with this stupid idea. It could have been sarcasm. Or maybe he finds it weird that we're watching these games instead of playing them. What's good, AP? Welcome to the stream. Here's for Rams defensive unit. Joey Bosa, Linval Joseph, Solomon Thomas. That is scary. Hassan Reddick, Quan Alexander, Kenny Young, and the potential defensive player of the year, Reuben Foster. And then AJ Boye, Carl Joseph, Tyrann Mathieu, and Patrick Peterson. One of the best units in the league. I believe they have the 2nd best defense, or is it the 4th? I know Roberto said it. Or no, it was about the offense. I don't know. You're so ducking tired? Oh, come on, Honey Badger, no! This team is really in your division? Yes, it is. And we are getting spanked right now. We really need you guys to win, Cardinals, so... Then you took Marta home. I'm not sure what Marta is, but I'll take your word for it. I feel like every time we watch for Rams, usually the Honey Badger gets an interception. Can we 1v1? Probably after the stream. And I'll probably lose because I'm not the greatest. The link didn't work. Alright, someone try again. Lamar Jackson. Wow, what is that coverage, Miles? I'm tempted to bench you. You got your ankles broken and now this. What an awful start. The Atlanta Trains? Okay, good to know. I would not know that since I've never been in Atlanta. But definitely not an ideal start for my Saints. For Rams are kicking butt right now. On both sides of the ball. We were having a good drive, but Jacoby Brissett choked. Thanks, Empire. Oh, I get it, because it's a crown. As no one can tackle, Gordon gets the first down. I guess because of a crown. You ready to beat me or lose to me? I need a Cardinals win, especially if we lose this game. Do I play Fortnite? Sometimes. And I am very bad at Fortnite, so if we were to 1v1 on that, I think we'd have a clear winner, but anything's possible. I bet AP is enjoying this right now, and I know Nick isn't. It's very important for the Cardinals since they're 2 games back. Whereas the Falcons, they have the division lead as Melvin Gordon, nice tackle from Myles Garrett. Should you move your sim link to Discord? I guess. I guess we get to take a look at our defense. Wow, that was hard to say. Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, Quinn Williams, and Trey Flowers. Miles Jack, Devin White, Tremaine Edmonds, and then Stephon Gilmore, Daddy Derwin James, Deontay Thompson, and Jair Alexander. I just really like Derwin James, that's why. But I like Devin White and Trey Flowers more next year. 2nd down and 5, nearing the end of the first quarter. Can the first quarter please end? This has been a disaster as Lamar Jackson finds a wide open Jamison Crowder for 6. You can help me on it. What is my epic name? Well, my PSN, I'll put it in the thing. But I'm not entirely sure of my epic name. I don't know if my epic name and my PSN are the same. One sec, let me talk to your NBA and NCAA. I guess that's your league people. I don't know. And the first corner is finally over. Thank goodness. That was ugly. And high school. Wow, so you got 3 levels. Good stuff, Cannon. But the first quarter in the books of Week 14 action. And unfortunately, the Rams have a 7-0 lead. We are getting absolutely clapped right now. As this video is not sponsored by Gatorade, it is sponsored by... What is going to be our sponsor? I don't have sponsors yet. Octa's a bot at Fortnite, and that is coming from me. I will spank all you kids in Fortnite. If spanking is, as in getting killed the most, you really lost to this team? I don't know how you did. And AP is tighter as heck. Who dropped that? I think that's... Miles Jack sucks. You have 1,079. I assume that's wins. But Miles Jack is about to get his butt on the bench. He missed it. He got his ankles broken, and now he drops this interception. That was right in his hands, and he has good hands for a linebacker, I think, too. Yeah, that is 1,077 more wins than I have. And those 2 wins, I got carried in both of them. I got 1 kill in each, which is better than nothing for me, I guess. 2nd down, Lamar Jackson looking to throw it. Jackson, plenty of time. Over to Melvin Gordon. Good tackle, Devin White. That's what he's going to be doing on Sundays in Motown. Breaking news, Simhead Sports was not deleted by Darian. A former RFL guy deleted it. Huh, that is interesting. Because I guess Darian was the guy who made it, so I guess that's fishy. I guess that's more RFL for you. Rams driving again. Yes, they are. We need to stop here on 3rd down and 5. 10-0. Not good. 14-0. Not good. And judging on the lack of offense we've seen in games, I'm not confident one bit. As Myles Garrett with his... You're lying. You're lying! How does Myles Garrett not make that play? That would have knocked them out of field goal range. Your highest kill game is 29. My highest kill game is, what? Have I gotten 5 in a game? I think my highest is 4, and that's not pretty. We need a stand, and Myles Garrett almost got it. But he didn't. We need a turnover, boys. Stephon Gilmore, Jair Alexander, Denzel Ward, I need you guys. Deontay Thompson, Derwin James, as Lamar Jackson over to Gordon. And this team cannot tackle for their lives. You know what? I should have usered the Saints. Maybe that would have helped out. Maybe that would have let us win the game. Sorry about that. 1st and goal for 1. I assume the Rams will punch it in, no problem. And this is looking like a blowout. We need to make some moves. Cough, cough, Miles Jack. As Lamar Jackson will find Marvin Jones. Go Lions, but that's not what I want. Marvin Jones is supposed to get touchdowns not in the month of April, but in the month of September, October, November, December, January, and February. Knicks, please lose. We play the Knicks for our last game of the year, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because I kind of want to miss the playoffs. Rams up 14. They're not up 14 just yet. What if they miss the kick? It's okay, not a lot of people are that good. But I am a living meme. Okay, it is 14-0. Gosh darn. The Saints are playing like me how I play in Fortnite right now. This is ugly. You want the Hornets to lose? Well, the Hornets are more likely to miss it than we are. I think the Hornets are they 1 game behind us or 2? I'm not entirely sure. But the Saints will be starting at the 25. Time to put some points on the board. We do start the second half off with the football, so that's good. And hopefully the lotto screws everyone except you. What if we move up in the top 3? That would be so sweet. Zion, Ja, RJ, I'll take any of you. Jacoby Brissett launching a nuke! Okay, that was close. I don't know how Patrick Peterson didn't catch that. He has good hands. Come on, Cavs, keep getting those L's. No, we don't want the Cavs to get L's. We want them to get dubs. What is my name on Fortnite? I put my PSN above, so you want the Nets to miss the playoffs? I kind of don't, because, I mean, I like the Nets. As we lose a yard, this is a disaster. 3rd down and 11. So it looks like the team we use is looking good, and Nick already requested Color Rush uniform, so the Falcons lose is fine with me. As Brissett launching a bomb again! Oh, DJ, why are you trying to be fancy, dude? You have a 100% chance of a top 5 pick, not if you win out. Or maybe if you do win out, I don't know. Rigoberto Sanchez with the punt. And very nice punt at around the 24, and then Denzel Ward with a good tackle. So, good special teams. How did you only lose to the Warriors by 6? I mean, you guys lost to the Warriors many times in the past. JR. MVP. We are indeed. RMP, we are indeed. This is ugly. Rams have 2 touchdowns. We have 2 lackluster drives. Will this game become 21-0? Lamar Jackson, he will find Evan Ingram. Devin White almost had it. Ay. Since the Suns won and they swept the season series, that's tough. That is really tough. Well, Zion's going #1. You guys only have like a 15% chance of that, so I love how the Knicks are like, oh, we're getting Zion, 15%. And knowing the draft lottery, it's probably more like an 80% chance, so. As Lamar looking to throw it, wide open is Marvin Jones. This is an embarrassment. An embarrassment. At home, we are the higher rated team, but I guess we just don't have it. We're losing games against good teams. We lost against the Falcons on stream, and I just don't know if this team has what it takes in the playoffs. I think we can win in round 1 against the Bears or the Eagles, but after that, I mean, playing the Rams or the Falcons on the road, and that's if we only make the wild card round. Can't wait to get your KD or Zion jersey, or Kyrie. Could happen. 3rd down and 3. Time to get a stop, boys. Heck, maybe even DSJ. As Melvin Gordon does not drop it. Denzel Ward, you gotta lay the boom on him. As the Rams get yet another 1st down. I think the jersey that you should get, AP, is your good buddy Kristaps. Good buddy Kristaps. In a jail jersey, though, not a Knicks or Mavericks. Suns, Cavs, and Knicks have 14%. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what you burned. Okay, so I didn't get why you called him a snake earlier, but now, after these allegations, if they're true, then yes, you have all the right to call him a snake. As that's a gate of 10 for the Harvard man, Cameron Brate. As Lamar Jackson has 11 for 12. Someone help. Someone help these poor old Saints. Well, I guess on the bright side, I'm going to get the game right and pick them. I guess there's always that. 3 minutes left to go here in the 1st half. As Lamar Jackson scrambling like he's late on a date. Cameron Brate is wide open. Where is the coverage? The coverage is non-existent. Just like my love life. YouTube is drunk. YouTube is always drunk. Now 1st down from the 26. Lamar going to throw it again. It's going to be a 20-yard gain at least. Nope, 26. Touchdown Rams. Thanks for stopping by, Cannon. As Marvin Jones with his 2nd score of the day. And if this is 28-0 at halftime, we will simulate for the rest of the game. I don't know how much more I can watch. Your views are hella messed up. YouTube likes to do drugs. Wait, remember, we start with the second half with the ball, so I guess there's that. As Riley Ridley takes a knee, we need to score a touchdown this drive or else there's no way we can win. We absolutely need to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We need to score a touchdown. Jacoby Brissett, you've been awful. If we don't score this drive, Josh Allen's entering the game. As Le'Veon gains absolutely nothing. If we don't gain more than 3 yards on this play, I'm putting in Josh Allen now. That's the plan. Because when Dwayne Haskins got hurt, Josh Allen actually played really well in that game. So, you're rooting for the Bucs in the Packers-Bucs game. Yeah, definitely a Packers loss would help you guys. But you do have the tiebreaker for reasons. Special reasons. You're subbing. Thanks for the sub, Alvin Kamara. Very much appreciated. Second down and 9. Brissett, your job is basically on the line right now. If you don't gain at least 3 yards, you're... Josh Allen's entering the game, boys. So I basically traded Dalvin Tomlinson away for nothing, but Tomlinson didn't start, so I guess there's that. Josh Allen, welcome to the starting lineup, amigo. Oh, shoot, I'm the Rams. Well, it looks like Jacoby Brissett is, still starting. Fantastic. Third down and 9, Jacoby Brissett is very lucky right now because Madden is annoying. Is Brissett looking to throw it, and Odell Beckham gets the first down. There we go, boys. The dream is alive. Only 3 for 7. Odell's first catch of the day. As Brissett, no friends in the backfield. On first down, he finds Stephon Diggs. Diggs past the 50. Here we go. Only down by 14 at halftime. Anything's possible. And we start with the ball, my favorite thing. Brissett, can he get 3 straight completions? Will he do it? He looks like he wants to go deep. Look at all this time he has. He will go deep, and it's going to be dropped. That was an excellent play from Brissett, I'm not going to lie. You want to see Brissett throw a pick? I hope Drew Lock gets suffocated. As Riley Ridley, he flat out dropped that. That was a phenomenal play from Brissett. He was calm and composed. He used the time to his advantage. He threw it right in the hands of Riley Ridley, and he dropped it. Butterfingers. What's up, Rieger? Welcome to the stream. You have not missed a good game so far, as you can see by the score. My Saints are getting absolutely killed right now. Second down and 10 from the 48. We got all 3 timeouts, so I guess that's good. As Brissett. Another good pass from Jacoby Brissett. But DJ Moore dropped it. Your team will kill everyone in the RBL. I probably would have joined it, but I probably won't at the time. The score is bad, but the Saints are coming back. Whoa! Rieger's smelling a comeback. Or Rieger. Why'd I say Rieger? You have JT on the bench. JT would do better than Jacoby Brissett would. Heck, we should put JT Brissett. Wow. JT Barrett at wide receiver because he has better hands than our guys. Third down and 10. Short pass for Jake, but what kind of pass was that? And we once again will not score. If the Rams are up 28-0, we're simming at halftime. Welcome back, RMP. You have missed another bad drive, but hey, Rigoberto Sanchez punts it to the 7. Safety, 21-2 at halftime. As Lamar Jackson has been absolutely dominant. I know the Rams aren't regretting making that trade right now. Tom Brady has better wide receivers in my hands. Yes, he does. And we all know Tom Brady drops passes. Can the Saints defense get their first stop of the game? Or will they not? A turnover would be big here. It's not going to happen because Lamar Jackson is feasting. But anything's possible. It's Lamar Jackson in the back of the end zone. He finds Brunskill. That's a cool name. For a gain of 3. 14 for 15. 3 touchdowns. My goodness. My goodness. And the Rams are just going to chew clock, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I want the ball back, which I guess that's an unrealistic hope. 2nd and 7. Lamar Jackson. Under a little bit of pressure, he finds Gordon. Nice play. And we call a timeout. That's a good call. 3rd down and 7. Your teacher assigned a practice test and it doesn't work, plus you haven't had a computer to do it. That's nice. Rams-Cardinals games 2 was like 28-7. Yeah, both of these teams beat the Cardinals. Gordon, don't get the first down. Tackle him, Devin White. Timeout. Looks like we're going to have to lob it up. Obviously, we're going to drop the passes, but who knows. Saints will get the ball back with about 10 seconds, yes. Is it a great AP? That is a good question. I mean, considering it's a practice press, it's probably not. Yeah, it's not. Michael Dixon punts it in the hands of, I believe, Jordan Scarlett with 9 to go. Yeah, we're not scoring. It's homework, so don't do it. She can't check it either. Alright, 7 seconds left. We need like a post route deep or something. Timeout and then a field goal. I mean, I would probably go for a touchdown because it's still a 3-possession game regardless. As Brissett on 1st down. Plenty of time, looking deep. Okay, this is a mess. Now we just gotta have to hope for a Hail Mary, which I can tell you right now will not be happening. 62 yards. I don't think Jacoby Brissett has the arm strength. Josh Allen does, but I decided not to user him. And it's another drop. It's actually a double drop. That is how the half ends, and we don't need to go in much more detail. I think everyone is better than Jacoby Brissett right now. I thought Brissett was good in Madden. Well, I think we all know who's starting next week. His name does start with a J, but it does not start with a J-A. It starts with a J-O. I mean, I wish we had Haskins, but obviously... Sign Rawson and Herbert. We might have to start Rawson and Herbert. If Josh Allen struggles, we're starting Rawson. As I think we should just start running the ball, but apparently we have other plans. Brissett has plenty of time. Nice catch by Le'Veon. Okay. Okay, Le'Veon. 4 yards per attempt. That's about right. So for every pass, we gain 4 yards. So I don't only pass it. Considering I just said to run the ball the play before. As that's not 4 yards, that's -1. For Le'Veon Bell, setting up a 2nd and 11. Sign Quavo. We might as well just sign anyone and start them. Oh wait, he's a Falcons fan? I mean, if he got a lot of money from us, I'm sure he'd be fine with switching allegiances. You know what, maybe we shouldn't be running the ball. Le'Veon loses 2, 6 rushing yards on the day. That's Reuben Foster, who's been pretty quiet. Westland, all absolutely. Absolutely. Have my punter play quarterback. That would be better than Brissett. I guess all these options would. And the punter, we could put him in now. I mean, we can't, but the game could, as Stephon Diggs gained 6. 28-0 we're simming. Because there's no suspense. And, yeah. Name another better quarterback than Lunt in the OFL. I couldn't even if I tried. JT Barrett is not better than Wes Lunt. He's better than Carson Wentz, yes, but not Wes Lunt. As the Rams starting at the 32, Lamar Jackson has 1 incompletion, whereas Brissett has like 10. As Lamar on 1st down over to Melvin Gordon for a short gain. That'll set up a 2nd down and 6. 2018-0 comeback when I do the sim. Obviously, if we're coming back, we will go back to the game, but 68 rushing yards does not look promising. I think we probably have 3 first downs all game. Come on, Rams, get this game over with. I'm honestly hoping for a Rams touchdown just because I don't want to watch any of this poop. Lamar Jackson absolutely torching our defense. And I want to watch the Falcons-Cardinals game. Definitely the most anticipated game of the year without a doubt. And we definitely need a Cardinals win, so go Cardinals. 1st down, Jackson looking to throw it. Finds Jamison Crowder for a gain of 7. Setting up a 2nd down and Trey. Hopefully that's a good game on like this. AP and Nick, you might as well just put them in a wrestling ring. That would be more entertaining than this. As Jackson over to Marvin Jones, who has 2 touchdowns. Hopefully 3, because this is hard to watch. But on the bright side, I will only be 1 point away from RMP and Pick'em. Do I want to see some pictures? That would be fun. People really wanted to see this, apparently. As Melvin Gordon gets the handoff. Gordon! We have watched the Rams 3 weeks in a row, and all 3 weeks they've gotten the dub. And they will improve to 10-3. And with the Falcons loss, they will be the #1 seed in the NFC. And I'm pretty sure the Rams probably clinch with a win, so they've pretty much clinched the playoffs for the 2nd straight season. As Lamar over to Melvin Gordon. I think the Rams actually beat the Falcons in the OFC and NFC Championship last year. Ooh, I got DMs. This should be fun. This should be fun. Those are some interesting pictures. I bet the Waves will wipe them away, though, as Paris Campbell incomplete. Stephon Gilmore, he's hyped. His team is only down by 21. Over Panthers, Vikes. I wanted to see the Panthers and Vikings over this game because we've seen the Rams a lot, and we haven't seen the Vikings yet. It's Peyton Barber. Flag on the play. That's probably a face mask, so that's closer to simulating. Are they nudes? Unfortunately, they're not, sadly. It is self-promotion in the sand. I guess that's how I can put it. As the Rams now have it at the 8, just get a touchdown, just finish this off. I can't watch anymore. My eyes are bleeding. 1st and goal. Come on, Rams, just finish her off. Gordon gains like 4. They should sign Alex Ellis. He'll get the touchdown. It's hard to believe that he's a redshirt senior now. That's crazy. Euro, RMP, FG, Kaz, and Oct? Okay, I see you, AP. 2nd and goal. I guarantee there's going to be an interception. I guarantee it. Nope. Evan Engram touchdown. That'll do it. I am smart at calling things. If you guys watch the Diamondbacks videos, the 9th inning, 4-4, David Peralta was up, and all I'm thinking is, he's going to hit a home run and we win at 5-4. And sure enough, he hit a home run and we won 5-4. So, I know how to call things, but I did not call that. End of the game, please. No, we're going to go fast. 28-0, another 3 and out. Okay, so neither offense is doing anything. 35-0. I don't want to look at the stats, but we have to do it. These NASCAR girls are hot. Just like Jacoby Brissett's passer rating. It looks like he threw another interception. Good game, Roberto. I mean, it wasn't a good game, but it was a good game for you. I'll be a good sport. Dalvin Cook did not touch the ball. Interesting. Melvin Gordon, only 2.9 a carry. As receiving, Evan Engram scored twice. Marvin Jones scored twice. Braves won. I'm rooting for the Braves this year. I want to see them do well. Blocking. Only 2 sacks allowed by Brandon Scherf and Ryan Ramczyk. AJ Boye, 7 tackles. Miles Jack, 6. And probably about 10 missed tackles. 4 tackles for loss for Quinnen. Sacks for Bosa and Reuben Foster. And the Honey Badger of 2 interceptions. So, I believe the Rams are the first team to clinch the playoffs. No one is rooting for the Indians. I'm rooting for the Indians because I want to tank. So, and I really like Jose Ramirez. He's one of my favorite players in the league. He's so underrated. I've been high on him the past couple years. No one credits him as a superstar, and he is. Who the heck gave you C.J. Beathard? I think you drafted C.J. Beathard last year as your backup because you guys actually drafted Drew Brees and he retired. So let's check if the Rams clinched. They don't clinch. I assume that'll change shortly. C.J. Beathard is trash. Oh yeah, he went to Iowa. That's why. Why'd I go in the Redskins? Oopsie poopsies. Who are they playing this week? I think the Eagles? That's a pretty big game because the Redskins are 5-7. That would have been a better game to watch than this one. Wait, why am I going on the Saints? None of our players deserve to be upgraded whatsoever. Alright, so hopefully this game is not 35-0. Ooh, new injury. Who got injured? Oopsie poopsies. Falcons have a better rating. I think I picked the Cardinals and Pick'em. I'm 1-0 in Pick'em today, so This is the most anticipated game of the year indeed. Damian Williams out 5 weeks. Do the Falcons have any injuries? Nope. I don't know how CJ threw 5 touchdowns. This is going to be, yeah, a Michigan-Ohio State game pretty much. With the Cardinals being Michigan. Current home custom. The all-black jersey is very interesting, as this is a very big game for playoff implications. If the Falcons win, then they are in a very good position, the NFC North, and if the Cardinals win, they are that much closer to clinching a wild card berth. Remember last year, they had it in the bag, and they somehow missed it, but no one remembers last year, so. Julio and AJ Green, who's having the better season? It's awfully close. I guess I'll say Julio, but maybe AJ changes that today. DeForest Buckner with an interception. Go Ducks. But then Snacks Harrison. Go Lions. D.D. Westbrook with 11 touchdowns. Only 466 yards, though. And here we go. Week 14 primetime. The most anticipated game of the year. And the biggest rivalry in the OFL. The Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. These two teams have made a number of big trades. The notable one being that the Falcons acquiring Carson Wentz for pretty much their entire future. And Carson Wentz did not start off great, but his team is 9-3. Remember when the Panthers made the playoffs last year of Wes? When RMP didn't want to, but when he wants his team to make the playoffs, they don't. As here comes the Cardinals offense. Will they get the same fate that the first home team in this episode did? Hopefully not, because we need a Cardinals win. Without further ado, let's not wait anymore. There's a look at the updated playoff picture. If the Falcons win, they can stay afloat in the 1-seed conversation. Even though they lost, the Saints should still make the playoffs with ease. Yeah, I don't think we've seen the Cardinals at home this year, which is interesting. Geno Smith, will he have to enter this game? Probably not. Anything's possible. How the heck are the Lions more in the hunt than you? Reasons. That's why. Madden is very unpredictable, so. As the Cardinals kicker, I forget who has it teed off. And the Falcons and Cardinals is underway, everybody. It's back in the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're trash. I would say the Panthers do have a better team than the Lions, I guess. Easier division. Starting with the ball in the second half. Starting the ball in the second half did not work for us, Nick. So how do you know it'll work for you? There's Wentz stats, only 17 touchdowns. While I love starting the ball in the second half, we lost 35-0. Falcons win 28-3. Falcons up 28-3 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and they choke it. How about that? That number hurts AP, clearly. First down for the Falcons as Carson Wentz starts with a play action over to Michael Thomas. And he only gains 1. Nice tackle from someone. I think that might be Drake Kirkpatrick. RMP loves that number even though he's a Falcons fan. That's hilarious. Their offensive line, the only person we have to name is Papas. Freaking Papas. What a legend. We don't have to go through the rest of his team. They got Papas. They should win the OFL Bowl. That was Drake Kirkpatrick, former Panther with the tackle. Second down and 9 as Carson Wentz over to Julio Jones for a gain of 4 before backpedaling out of bounds. March 28th is your favorite date. Why is that? Is that when Illinois lost to UNC in the championship? As there's a look at the Cardinals defense led by DeForest Buckner. Go Ducks. Linebacking core Milano, Shazier, and Josh Allen. And then the secondary, Ronald Darby, Adrian Amos, missed tackles Fitzpatrick, and someone else, I think. Who's their other corner? I forget. Third down and 5. Will the Falcons convert? Yes or no, chat? Oh, 3:28. I get it. As Julio Jones, he does get it, running out of bounds after a gain of 7. March 25th is your dog's birthday, plus 3. The amount of points the Patriots had is March 28th. Let's get a stop. That didn't happen. Just like Coach Future's hairline, that also didn't happen. March 28th is your doggo's birthday. Wentz is 3 for 3, only 13 yards though. You're not lying. I guess that's another reason why that date is good, is Gavin Escobar, go Fleet, makes the catch for 19. That was actually nice coverage, but San Diego Fleet legend. My dog's birthday is... Oh, wait, I don't have a dog. I have an interesting story about me having a dog. I'll probably have to make a full separate video about that, because that was a very interesting story, to say the least. Minka with the coverage. Minka actually tackling him, though, so there's that. Can I get a rip AAF in the chat? AF. First down for the Falcons. This stream is not going the way I have personally hoped for. As Wentz, another pass. No love for Devontae Freeman. Short pass for Frank. And Frank the Tank gains 3. Wrapped up by E.J. Gaines, who was on our team for a little bit. Second down and 8 from the 41 now for Atlanta. Their offense looking good. Carson Wentz is 5 for 5 against his old team. As Wentz will throw it again. Now he's 6 for 6 as Escobar gains 17 before being tackled by Josh Allen. Let's see a Nick and AP battle. Well, so far AP is winning the battle, even though Nick won the trade. I mean, it doesn't look like it right now, though, because Wentz is dominating. You're embarrassed to say you allowed Wentz to start 6 for 6. As Devontae Freeman finally gets the ball, Matt Milano and Nick Bosa are both there with the play for a loss of 1. Best hair on the field, Nick. I know from experience. Second and 11 now for the Falcons. As Wentz and I think Devontae Freeman in the backfield. Back to Freeman, and he gains about 4. Very unexciting play. That'll set up a third down and 8. Lucky number 8. Third down and 8 for the Falcons as Carson Wentz will find Devontae Freeman. Freeman with a first down inside the 5. 7 for 7 now. Yeah, there's clearly something with this CPU quarterback accuracy. So, at this point, I would be shocked if the Falcons don't win this game because the sliders are all messed up right now. I wish I did not change them before the start of this stream, but who knows? Cardinals can surprise us all. Or this game will probably be another blowout because... silly sliders. Wentz over to Michael Thomas. Why would sliders affect a CPU versus CPU game, though? That doesn't really make sense. That's very weird. As 8 passes, 8 completions, and a touchdown. I just have a gut feeling this is going to be a bad game for Arizona. I wish I could change the sliders in game. 2K lets you do that. MLB lets you do that. NCAA lets you do that. But Madden doesn't. Madden, that's such a small thing they need to add. I don't know why they've never bothered to do so. Let's see what this Cardinals offense is made of, as Stroman will get it. Wrapped up at the 31. Justin Yoon with 1 point so far today. I guess that's pretty good. Bills get the win over the Dolphins. That's actually a big win. Bills have control of that division as Drew Lock only 5 picks on the season. Remember, Wentz had 7, but... Locke did miss a start and a half because of that Packers game, which we all know the result of that. The Cardinals logo is very shiny on that helmet. It looks nice. First down from the 31. Drew Lock, and I assume... well, Drew Lock's on the backfield. Fournette is. Fournette gets the handoff, and he gains 4. RMP rooting for the Jets. Who's the Jets playing? I got no clue. Cardinals offense, DeCastro, Pete Ragnow, Feeney, and Mike McGlinchey. The skill positions. Wow, thanks for letting me know, Madden. 2nd and 6 now for Arizona. Nice run, very uninteresting play. Would not be in an OFL video as Drew Lock looking to throw it. Lock has plenty of time, dancing in the pocket, finds Tyree Brady for 1. I guess we'll get a look at the Atlanta defense. As their unit consists of Khalil Mack, Snacks Harrison, Grady Jarrett, Frank Clark, Rashawn Gary, Deion Jones, Anthony Barr. And then in the secondary, Trey Waynes, Barry Church, Justin Reed, and Bobby McCain. Not the most talented on paper, but not the least talented on paper. Nice job, you idiot. You just ran out of bounds. That's a 66 overall for you. 3rd down and 5 for Arizona. Drew Lock looking to throw it. Lock finds David Njoku for an Arizona first down. The drive will stay alive. 49ers on the board. That game impacts pretty much no one in this league, but whatever. First down now from the 45. Lock in the under center. Fournette is in the backfield. Leonard Fournette gets the handoff. Very nice run of about 8. Last week he ran for 82 yards. He has 5 touchdowns on the year. Solid. Not much else but solid. Setting up a 2nd and 2 from the 47. I don't think the Saints were past midfield once, so I guess that's progress. Lock gets it to Leonard Fournette, and he almost got it. Nice tackle by, I think, Deion Jones. As the fatty only gains 1 yard, 3rd down and 1, 5 receiver set for Drew Lock and his crew. Former Missouri Tiger will obviously look to throw it. Lock has an open man. That's A.J. The turf is green. As A.J. Green gains 11. I almost said 21 for some reason. That'll likely end the first quarter. That'll end the first quarter. Falcons lead it 7-0. Second quarter now underway. Falcons offense drove down the field, scored a touchdown. Cardinals are hoping to do the same, and their offense is looking good right now. First down from the 35. Eifert in motion. As Drew Lock will give it to Leonard Fournette. Fournette with a spin move. He's still on his feet. Leonard Fournette breaking ankles. He only gains 4, though. So, it's not a big deal, but still a fun play nonetheless. That'll set up a 2nd down and 7 for the New Orleans Saints. As Drew Lock will throw it. Lock finds Tyler Eifert. Did he get it? No, he didn't. This Falcons defense not looking good. Fournette ran backwards, but it was a sick play, so it's fine. 3rd and inches, Cardinals in field goal range. But obviously they would rather convert. Welcome to your life, AP. Defense not showing up. I mean, Nick's defense already hasn't shown up. AP's defense, who knows? The Cardinals might not score a touchdown. The first down conversion makes it more likely, though, so I guess there's that. First down at the 20 for the Cardinals. Lock hands it off for Leonard Fournette. Fournette wrapped up by, I think, Frank Clark. This is definitely Lambeau range indeed. Second down and 8 now for the Cardinals at the 18 in the red zone. As Tyler Eifert trying to get to the end zone, he gets it to the 1. Neither quarterback has thrown an incomplete pass yet. Wentz went 8 for 8. Lock is 5 for 5 so far. As it's 1st and goal from the 1. We have a flag. I will guarantee it's a false start on Mike McGlinchey. Guarantee it.
False start. Offense.
Oh, it's on Franklin. And the Cardinals will move back 5 yards. Now at the 5-yard line. It is 1st and goal as Lock gets it to Fournette. Leonard Fournette, the hamburger, finds the end zone. So to start off this rivalry game, the Falcons score a touchdown and the Cardinals answer right back. Assuming they make the extra point with Josh Lambeau, we will be tied up at 7. Hello, Colin. Welcome to the stream. So, unlike the first game, this one might actually be competitive. And it's not a shutout. The kick from Lambeau is underway. Colin calls a tie. Wait, Nick called a tie for the Rams-Saints game. How about that? That obviously wasn't a tie. This Falcons bring it to the 26. Let's see if their offense can continue the success from their first drive, as neither defense really looks like they want any part of this game right now. But who knows? Maybe the Cardinals defense will change that now. As Carson Wentz on 1st down, he will be incomplete. Incomplete? What? That's new. Isn't that the kickoff, though? Yeah, I'm confused why it isn't. Interesting. I guess I worded it differently to normal. I don't know. 2nd down and 10 now for the Falcons as the Cardinals defense finally made a play, but it's still 2nd down as Wentz throwing it. Wentz! Oh, dear! That's a nice catch by Julio Jones. I thought for sure that was incomplete, but Julio hit the stretch for a gain of about 18. Moving the chains. You might be behind. I guess you are. 1st down from the 44-yard line for the Falcons. As Wentz hands it off for Freeman. Both AP and Nick have all caps about that play. I assume they won't about this one, though. Second and 7 now for the Cardinals at the 48-yard line. Or Falcons, not the Cardinals. Ron Bird, we got a flag. It looks like a false start on the right side of the Falcons' offensive line. I was wrong indeed. So that'll move Atlanta back 5 yards. Now 2nd and 12, and now there's a giant glare. Great. Colin is sad that they ran the ball. Interesting. I guess to end the passing streak of like 2 plays. As Wentz throws it away. 3rd down and 12. Will the Cardinals force a punt? Only the Saints are allowed to punt it today, apparently. False start from the other team, that's new. Yeah, usually it seems like the Cardinals are always getting false starts. 3rd down and 12. This crowd is probably on their feet. Nick wants a punt. AP doesn't want a punt. Wentz finds Gavin Escobar. Where on earth was the coverage? As that is a great gain for the Falcons, bringing it to the 29-yard line. I assume we will have some all caps about that play. Yep, there's one all caps. When did Wentz get good? That is a good question. Well, Wentz was better than the Cardinals' secondary on that play. I assume the 3 safety could have done something. Minka Fitzpatrick, the Madden meme. But I guess he's good. I think he's like a 98 in the Dolphins series, so he's good, but he's still a meme as Escobar gains 4, his 3rd catch of the day. Or 4th catch, sorry. Gavin Escobar's been busy. 69 yards. He's had quite the game right now. So the clock is ticking. I'm curious to see how much time the Cardinals get left, assuming the Falcons don't take up the rest of the first half, which I doubt. As Wentz finds a wide open Julio Jones breaking a tackle. He gains 6. And Atlanta is now in the red zone. No defense. I'm sorry, I just ripped my headset off by accident. The mic probably made an annoying noise. So apparently only the Saints are the only team who's not allowed to play offense today. This is just like real life. Yeah, I guess so. But just the Saints would actually try. Julio does it all. I mean, Julio doesn't throw the ball. I guess there's that. Great tackle. I mean, Julio broke the tackle, so. Devontae Freeman's spin move doesn't gain much. Oh, you're here at the 2-minute warning. Tied up at 7. Arizona starts the second half off with the football, but who knows how much time they'll have here in the first half. And that helmet with those color rush uniforms just looks so clean. It really does. I can't be the only one who thinks that. Back had to vacuum. That's fun. So, what you've missed, I assume you were here for the Cardinals touchdown. If not, they scored, and Atlanta is driving. Julio doesn't punt. He doesn't do it all. He also doesn't kick or play defense. And he also doesn't know how to win a Super Bowl. As Wentz, who has technically won a Super Bowl, finds, I assume, Demir Bird, maybe? Wait for it. Julio will punt it once in his career. 3rd and inches. This is a big play. Will the Cardinals finally get a stop, or the Falcons extend their lead? I mean, maybe it's some rookie receiver named Demir Bird, or I guess named just Bird, but if not, it would be Demir Bird. 3rd down. Wentz has time, finds a wide open Bird again, bringing it to the 3. And Atlanta will likely get a touchdown here, and I assume they will have the lead probably with about a minute to go in the half. Both teams have all 3 timeouts, but look at the pass-to-run ratio. torn on who you want to win. If Atlanta loses, it gives you better odds for the 1, but if the Cardinals lose 2 games back, if I was you, I would probably be rooting for the Cardinals. Because I don't think it's likely that they somehow beat you in the division. So false start on Atlanta, bringing it back 5 yards to the 8. He's on first and goal. AP thought it was a offsides, but it doesn't matter. Silvio gets the touchdown.
He just pooped. He just pooped.
Sandy just pooped, and her day is over.
Now you guys, can you tell Royal Wizard he's my real man?
Go in the chat if you want to, Sandy.
Is he watching?
Yes.
Royal Wizard, you're my best friend ever.
All right, thank you, Sandy, for your lovely presence. If you click off the stream right now, I don't blame you.
Hashtag bring back
Error.
RNG. Did he get brought back yet?
No.
Wow.
Arizona needs a rally possum. I don't know if he thinks that was a possum, but okay.
He's a possum.
Cindy, are you a possum?
Yeah.
Cindy said she was a possum, apparently. So 1:13 left to go here in the half for the Cardinals. Let's see what they can do here as D.D. Westbrook gains only 5. Locke is 6 for 6. He's not playing that bad. It's just that the Cardinals defense is not playing too well. 2nd and 5, Drew Locke. He will throw it down the field. A nice catch from D.D. Westbrook, and McGlinchey is injured. That's a damn nice catch. But new right tackle in, so I guess that's not a thing. Raleigh Possum is a thing with the Browns. I've never heard of that, but okay. Very unrealistic how Julio gets a touchdown. That is very unrealistic. As the Cardinals gain 7, have to use a timeout. Julio and touchdown in the same sentence just doesn't happen. 2nd down and 3 now. Locke is incomplete. His first of the day, setting up a big 3rd and 3. I think this could really determine the outcome of this game. If Arizona punts it, then they'll be losing at halftime, and who knows, maybe Atlanta's up by 2 possessions. So they don't get it. Leonard Fournette is stopped, and Atlanta's not calling a timeout. They are on drugs. Why would they not call a timeout? So the Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half. I don't know why that the Falcons aren't punting it. That makes no sense to me. Once you call a timeout, you'd have 40 seconds left. And now there's 4. I guess maybe that's why they didn't want 40 seconds and to have it at the 2. So I assume we could see like a quarterback dive or something, or a knee. Just try to make sure they don't get safety. I assume they're not going for a Hail Mary. Definitely not a Hail Mary formation, as Freeman up the middle just a little for a gain of 8. That'll end the first half. Falcons, your leaders by a score of 14-7. Now, I found a heads-up penny yesterday, and my luck has not been great so far here today, and I'm rooting for the Cardinals to win for the sake of our division, so let's take a look around the OFL. Wow, great halftime show, everybody. All right, San Francisco, Bengals and 49ers, 13-0. Niners have a worse record in the NFC. Bengals fighting for a spot in the AFC, likely as a 6th wild card. And it's not looking too good for them. Kansas City, the Chiefs, led by Kerryon Johnson, currently losing to, or they lost to the Raiders 17-13. The AFC West has a lot of talent, no users though. But I think all 4 of those teams are pretty good. I think Denver might be winning that division. And then South Beach. The AFC East has to be the most interesting division in this league. Bills get the win. Bills are in control of that division now at 7-6. Not looking good for Patty Mahomes and the Dolphins, as they are now 5-8. Halftime speech. Only down by 7 with the ball. Let's get a score. And remember, the Cardinals get the ball in the second half, but it means nothing if they can't get a stop. As this one is kicked off from Justin Yoon. 16 more minutes of football, unless we go into overtime. Stroman brings it to the 31, but we have a late flag. Could that be a face mask or maybe an illegal block in the back? And it's a holding call on Justin March Lillard, moving it back 11 yards. Okay, team, I know they thought we were trash, I assume trash, but guess what? We're down. We're going to hit them with everything we've got. Like safeties on kickoffs. You know all too well about that Colin. What, Command? Where'd I get that from? His overall goes up if you move him to tight end. I guess he should be moving to tight end. I never knew that. That's interesting. 2nd and 6 for the Cardinals. It's Drew Lock, who's been good today, over to Fournette, who's been solid. He gets the first down, or he doesn't. It looked like he rolled past the lines, but maybe not. 3rd down and 1. If I'm Coach Matt LaFleur, I run the ball. You got Fat Hamburger Boy as your running back, so... And then be aggressive from there. And it is a handoff, and Leonard Fournette gets it. That's why I'm the coach. In the Westlake episode, I said against Colorado, I said they shouldn't throw the ball. They did. We intercepted it, made the natty. And then in tomorrow's episode, you'll see I called something else and I got it right. Spoiler alert. I'm not saying we won, but yeah. I guess you guys got an early spoiler of tomorrow's episode. First down from the 33 as Locke hands it off for Leonard Fournette. Okay run of about... He did not gain 5. He gained like 3 at best. Okay. I guess that's generous to the Cardinals. 2nd and 6. Locke looking to throw it. Locke finds Tyler Eifert. Did he get it? I don't think so. Okay, how is that play 3 yards, but the other play was... How is the other play longer than that one? That makes no clue. Oh well. That makes no clue. Is that right? I don't think so. 3rd down and 3. I am a mess. Will the Cardinals convert? They already converted earlier on the drive. This is a handoff for Fournette, and he easily gets it. Gaining 4. Another 3rd and short conversion for Arizona. It looks like they're trying to grind it down the field, but they're moving it nonetheless. That's all that matters. 4:44 Illuminati confirmed left in the quarter. First down is Locke. Hands it off for Fournette. He gains about 5 or 6, but we got a late flag. You got 17 out of 32 picks done in your mock. I see you, AP, doing a mock draft. That should get you a bunch of subs, so. That's a face mask on Rashawn Gary. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down. And I guarantee that AP here has the Falcons picking Ed Oliver. Just a wild guess. As Rashawn Gary, potentially a future Lion with the face mask. I know a lot of Lions fans would be pissed off. I wouldn't. I like Rashawn Gary. I think he has a ton of upside. As Locke finds Leonard Fournette for about 4 yards. 3 yards. Close enough. This is definitely Lambeau range, but obviously the Cardinals have bigger and better aspirations. Maybe or maybe yes. I just don't see Oliver there at 14 with his talent. He could be. I think for the last few mock drafts, I've had Christian Wilkins going at 14. Which Oliver will definitely be the pick if he's available. As we got a false start on Arizona, moving it back 5 yards. I wouldn't be mad if we drafted Ed Oliver, even though we don't need D-tackle at all, because we got Snacks and Deshaun Hand. Oliver's just so good. As, even though there was a false start, it doesn't matter, as Busboy here gains about 13 or 14 for a Cardinal first down, bringing it to the 22-yard line. They're getting awfully close to the end zone. This has been a very long drive, almost 5 minutes up to this point. As Locke back to Fournette, who's been very productive this drive. He gains 2, and we have an injured player. It is Rashawn Gary, who had the face mask a couple plays ago. Now to 2nd down and 8 after the injury. I have no clue who the backup is. As Drew Lock looking to throw it. Lock over to D.D. Westbrook for 5. Setting up a 3rd down and 3. Arizona's 2 for 2 on 3rd down this drive. I think 2 for 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 for 2. So maybe they'll get another one. And we got a false start again. It looked like Fournette flinched. Fournette or Locker, somebody. That'll move Arizona back another 5 yards. It really looked like Leonard Fournette did flinch, but for running backs are allowed to move around, they can enter as like an outside receiver, so oh well. AJ Green in motion here on 3rd and 8. Locke fakes a handoff. Locke dancing in the pocket. He will find Quincy Enunwa for 14. It seems like whenever either of you guys get a false start, it works out for the team who commits the penalty, which is very weird. As Arizona now has it at the 6. The clock is ticking. This drive has been 6 minutes. It's okay indeed, Nick. What a long drive it has been, and I guess that's good because the more time off the merrier, because I'm kind of hungry. Fournette loses a yard. Barry Church with the tackle, his 5th on the day. I just realized that Justin Reed's taking on his former team with the big Justin Reed trade saga at the beginning of the year. I have not mentioned that once today. Cardinals and false start, better name combination, exactly. Fournette loses another yard, this time by... Who else do the Falcons have at corner who has long hair? Trey Waynes, okay. 3rd down at the 8 now for Arizona. This drive has now been 7 minutes long. Packers are losing because Madden, yup. Locke looking to throw it. Locke scrambling. Locke, it's going to be intercepted by his sort of former teammate, Justin Reed. Arizona left scoreless after a drive that lasted over 7 minutes. And Reed, who played for this Cardinals team a year ago, with an interception, all that for nothing. Atlanta gets the ball. This is Atlanta's 3rd drive of the game. That's crazy. There's 56 seconds in the 3rd quarter. These drives have been long. Atlanta's offense is 2 for 2 of drives, so I guess that's something. As Devontae Freeman, nice run for almost a 1st down. They're going to say he didn't get it. Yeah, he definitely didn't. Now it's 2nd and inches. Only 26 rushing yards for Atlanta. They've definitely been more pass heavy, whereas Arizona's been more run heavy. As Carson Wentz looking to throw it. Wentz taking a shot for Julio Jones for a gain of, 25 yards? And that'll likely end the 3rd quarter. Atlanta looking good, but they're only up by 7. Anything's possible. They might actually get another play in. Will they? They look like they might. And they don't. 3rd quarter in the books, and Atlanta is 1 quarter away of winning this big rivalry game. And with a Falcons win, I'm not shocked if the Rams end up clinching the playoffs. I'm sitting on a ball and I almost fell off. That's why I sounded like I was panicking. Well, that's fun. 4th quarter underway. Falcons just need to be smart with the football. I bet they'd love to have an 8-minute drive like the Cardinals just did. I mean, considering where they are on the field, I kind of doubt that. It's Wentz under pressure, finds Thomas Duarte for about 7 yards. Nick wants a pick. Colin thinks it's still a game, and it is still a game. Unlike the last game we saw in the 4th quarter. Adrian Amos with a tackle. 2nd down and 2 as Wentz fakes the handoff. Wentz taking a shot for Michael Thomas. He gains 13. And the Falcons are moving closer and closer to the end zone, trying to clinch this game up and be a full game as well as the tiebreaker ahead of the Saints. That would be big. If the Falcons win this game, then it's pretty much impossible for them to choke out the division, as Freeman gains 9. And Atlanta is now in the red zone at the 16. 6:21 left to go. A turnover would be huge on this play, or the next few plays. But considering how this Cardinals defense has done, that probably won't happen, as Freeman will gain 5. And the clock will continue to keep on ticking. 5:46 left to go. 1st and 10. As Wentz hands it off for Freeman again. Freeman, an unnecessary spin move as he only gains 2. How many likes we got? 6 likes? That's not too bad. As it's now 2nd and 8 for the Falcons. A little bit over 5 minutes left to go now. They are chewing clock as Freeman will almost get the 1st down. Thanks, guys. A long drive just threw the ball right in the hands of Reed. Is it rigged? Well, considering it's Madden, it probably is rigged. 3rd down and 1. Arizona needs a stop here. Being down by 10 is one thing. Being down by 14 is another. All Atlanta has to do, though, is punch it in. And they will do that with Jamal Charles. Make it 7 likes. What's up, Perry H7? Thanks for the like, and what's up? As there is Jamal Charles with the score, likely making this game out of reach for the Cardinals, now down by 2 possessions. Get JTN. Well, considering I am using the Cardinals in this, technically, I can put JT Barrett in the game, so yeah. Or I could just play the rest of the game for the Cardinals, see if we win. He just wants JT. Where's JT? Is he on the practice squad? He must be on the practice squad, huh? I mean, we can put in Steven Morris if you want. He's cool. Clayton Forson was good for about a half. Drew Lock can't do anything. Lock has been good today. It's not really his fault, other than the pick. I will sign him off your practice squad right after this game, bud. If I'm you, I'm tempted to put in Forson. Keep Lock in? Okay. That might be the right call. But, I mean, considering the score, it probably doesn't really matter. If the Falcons score before the Cardinals do next, then we'll simulate the rest of the game. Because the Cardinals aren't coming back from 3 possessions. 2 could happen. 3, no. As that is in the back of the end zone. 4 touchback. Does Drew Lock have ice in his veins? Yes or no, chat? Probably not. Because as RMP would say, he went to Missouri. Now the Cardinals win. You said release Morris and put JT in as a 3rd string. I don't remember this, but I will do this for you. Because why not? Lock alone in the backfield here on 1st down. Nick says no. AP says no as Eifert gains 5 yards. 16 for 18 is not bad. It's just his defense sucks today. 2nd down and 5 for the Cardinals. Lock and Fat Boy Donut in the backfield. You've played enough Madden to know. Yes, you have. As Lock with a... What kind of pass was that? He seemed very hesitant to throw it. And Darryl Roberts will intercept it. That'll pretty much do it. I don't see much of a way for the Cardinals to come back. Drew Lock did not feel confident in that pass one bit. It just looked like an awkward throw. Take another look. I mean, it doesn't look awkward on the replay, but... Should have put in Forson. Yup. Put Forson in. It probably won't matter up to this point. Chat, should we simulate? Yes or no? Because, let's be honest, I think we all know who's going to win. 3:53. We don't need to watch the Falcons chew clock and potentially run up the score. So would you guys rather sim it or keep playing? Roberto says sim. AP says no. Well, we simmed Roberto's game, so... 1 vote for sim, 1 vote for no. Nick says sim it. He's had enough of the pain. Sim, make AP upset. Alright, we'll simulate. We'll just go to the change of possession. Cardinals score a touchdown. That's game over. 28-7. So, not really a blowout, but it wasn't really a good game, at least at the end. And the Atlanta Falcons get the win. Timed themselves up with the Rams for the 1 seed. Ryan Shazier not too thrilled. And the Cardinals could be out of the playoff picture after this game. We're definitely going to check the schedule for all the user games. As for my Saints, definitely not ideal with us losing to the Falcons winning. The Falcons are now full game ahead of us, and they have the tiebreaker. So, yeah, Falcons should win this division. On the game, Carson Wentz was very, very impressive. 20 for 23. 2 touchdowns. Drew Lock, 2 interceptions, but good completion percentage. He wasn't that bad. And then Clayton Forson, 4 for 6 with 29 yards. Not bad, I guess. Running the ball, Leonard Fournette was good. 15 for 66 and a touchdown. Devontae Freeman wasn't really good when we watched. I guess he did well when we simmed. Justin Yoon had a carry for 3 yards. Okay, RMP is lagging. That's not too good. 10-3. Done. Can you get that win right now? Well, I mean, a Packers win doesn't really help us, but I don't I don't dislike the OFL Packers. Lamar Jackson, Carson Wentz, both with big games. Julio Jones was solid. Kevin Escobar made some nice plays. Touchdown for Michael Thomas. Blocking, only sack allowed was by Frank Ragnow. What exactly did happen in that Rams game? The Rams beat us 35-0. Jacoby Brissett probably got 3 first downs the whole game. Adrian Amos, Barry Church, each with 6 tackles. Snacks with a sack. Interceptions for Darryl Roberts and Justin Reed. So, let's simulate, and hopefully a lot of the NFC teams lose. If you remember correctly, you posed because of the game hating you. Alright, so let's simulate this week. Definitely not a good week for my team, but it is what it is. You're rooting for a Pack attack. A Packers loss definitely helps out Arizona, so. Who did the Cardinals play this week? Might go play 2K. Well, we're almost done, so. Cardinals have 2 more user games left. Seahawks, Giants, and Steelers. What's going on? After I root for you to win, you do this to me? We don't need to look at that score, guys. Why don't we just do a league schedule? Oh, I thought we had a user game this week, I guess, since the Bucks aren't a user anymore. Here's a look at all the user games if someone wants to put them as a poll on Discord. Alright, we got 4 user games. Interesting. So, the Colts beat the Titans 31-26. Colts are pretty much tanking at this point. Nice 4th quarter comeback from Tennessee, though. Josh Rosen and Mitchell Trubisky, all good games. Todd Gurley went off. Taylor Gabriel with a good game. Emmanuel Sanders played really well. Kelvin Benjamin, solid. If you don't mind, after the streams, can you send me the team's season stats? Yes. Just Daly, Brian Bulaga, Jake Fisher, all with sacks. Leader in tackles for Indy was CJ Carey with 8. Sacks for Tyquan Lewis, Daquan Jones, Nick Perry, Von Miller. And then interceptions for Darian Stewart. I thought Cindy wouldn't be back. Sorry.
Can I just say one thing, though?
Feel free.
Okay. Hey guys, I want to eat.
Thank you, Cindy.
I just ate them.
So the Steelers surprisingly lose 31-24 to the Seahawks. I was tempted to pick Seattle, so. Aaron Rodgers, solid. Russell Wilson, solid. Ty Montgomery with a score. Cindy, give me that.
I want to hear what I said. Can you show me?
Then do it. You're on your. Do it on your. Cindy. Go now.
I don't want to give you any views.
Great.
No,
Darius Geis with a score. Blunt with a score. Good riddance. Receiving Juju, solid game. Jimmy Graham with a score. Dante Moncrief, Jordan Matthews, Nelson Aguilar. Shut up, Cindy. Not in the mood. Ooh. Jack Conklin, Isaiah Prince with a sack. Well, you lost. Did you see your score? Josh Jackson, 10 tackles. Whitney Merciless, T. Sizzle, Jerry Hughes, all with sacks. Josh Jackson with a pick. Yep, the Packers did lose to the Bucks. 14-17. It looks like a lot of scoring in the 4th quarter. Eric Dungy in the game. Baker Mayfield, 2 picks. Will Greer, solid. Jerick McKinnon, Alvin Kamara, not really anything from either team. Saquon Barkley did not get he got 2 carries for 0 yards. D-Jax played well. Touchdowns for Brennan Cooks, Tyler Lockett, Jerick McKinnon. 19 yards for Hollywood. He's been quiet after his hot start. 2 sacks allowed by Jawan Taylor, 1 by Kevin Zeitler. 10 tackles for my son Jared Davis. 1.5 sacks for Marcus Davenport. 1 for Davis, Woods, Atkins, Onwalu, Crawford. Half a sack for Blake Martinez. And then picks for Damian Wilson and Malik Hooker. The Giants get killed by Dallas 42-13. Man, I never get Giants games right. Blake Bortles, 4 touchdowns. Sam Darnold, 3 picks. Zeke played well. Deion Lewis with a score. Devin Funch's big game for the Giants. TJ Jones, even bigger game. AJ Brown with a touchdown. Robert Woods with 1. Zeke with 1. Deion Lewis with 1. Now you have to go Cave. Poor Colin. 3 sacks allowed by Glenn. 2 by Rick Wagner. Who is the coach of the Giants? Liam is. Yes. 9 tackles for Trey Lamar. Haven't seen Liam in a minute, though. Catch you later on Discord. Thanks for coming in, Colin. Better team 1. Ooh, Nick is admitting defeat. Sacks for the Giants, 1 for Drell Casey. Shaq Lawson, half a sack for Thomas Davis and Josh Perry. 2 interceptions for Gibson, 1 for Richard Sherman. The Eagles beat the Redskins 28-16, and the Eagles gained more control of the division as after throwing 5 touchdowns, Lewerke only throws 1. Kirk Cousins also throws 1 with a very similar stat line. 1 yard apart, same touchdowns, same amount of completions. Running the ball, David Johnson, good game. Myles Gaskin and Amir Abdullah scored. Julius Thomas scored. Tywon Taylor scored. And that's it for receiving touchdowns. Blocking, sacks were allowed, only 1 by Anthony Costanzo. Did the Panthers win? We will find out. Well, if your team's D can't show up and your quarterback throws the game. 12 tackles for Sean Williams. That's a lot of dough. Sacks for Carl Lawson, Jeffrey Simmons, Jalen Myrick, and Jerry Tillery. And there were no interceptions. Let's see if the Panthers won. They lost 28-21 over the Vikings, so this season is pretty much a wrap for Carolina. Wes Lunt, okay game. Andrew Luck. How would Andrew Luck have a higher rating? I guess completion percentage? Yep, that's why. Jordan Howard with a score. Kareem Hunt with a good game. Will Fuller, touchdown. That's it. Oh, there's Trey Madden with 1. 2 sacks allowed by Jonah Williams, 1 by Dieter, 1 from Joel Petonio, 1 from Taron Armstead. 10 tackles for Fake Girlfriend and Terrence Mitchell. Mr. Fake Girlfriend's gotten so many tackles this year. West Coast off every single game, and your defense is doo-doo. Sacks for Roquan, Furl, Wilkins, Martin, Carlos Watkins, and then an interception for Greedy Williams. The Patriots barely win 28-27 over the Jets. Big win for New England. They are red hot. Tyree Jackson, 3 touchdowns. Case Keenum, also 3 touchdowns. Welcome to my life. Josh Jacobs, 2.9 yards a carry. But he did score. Allen Robinson, big game. Devontae Adams with a touchdown. Jarvis Landry with 2. Jordy Nelson with 1. Aaron Jones with 1. 2 sacks for Quentin Nelson, or 2 sacks allowed by Nelson and Ryan Kelly. 1 for Tyron Smith and Bryant Wolf. 10 tackles for William Jackson. Sacks for Jonathan Abram. I'm pretty sure there's an H in his name. Don't quote me on that. Adrian Claiborne, Robert Quinn, Cornelius Washington, and then half a sack for somebody. Bernardrick McKinney and Jordan Willis. Go whoever's playing the Jets. Wait, why do you hate the Jets? I thought you said you wanted the Jets to win. Oh, yeah, you have their pick. That's right. I'm smart. Browns beat the Ravens 28-6, meaning the Browns have the lead in the division. Daniel Jones, good game. Robert Griffin III, not a good game. As the Ravens are getting closer and closer to clinching the #1 overall pick. Divine Ozigbo with 2 touchdowns. Josh Reynolds scored twice. Super Bowl MVP Devontae Parker leading the way in yards. Solid game from TJ Hawkinson. What team am I using? This is literally the first episode of the series I'm watching. I am using the Saints, and we just lost 35-0. But we're 9-4, so it's not the end of the world. What's a pick? Oh, I get it. I thought you said what's your pick, but then I fully read it. Sacks allowed by Alejandro Villanueva and Joey Hunt. 10 tackles for Adrian Phillips. Sacks, 1 for Ndamukong Suh and Brooks Lead. How are your Dolphins doing? The Dolphins, I believe, are 5-8. The AFC East is a very competitive division. The Bills are winning at 7-6, so pretty much anyone there can win it. But they're not doing too hot. They just lost to the Bills, and if they won, they'd be tied with them. So Dolphins aren't looking too good. But they have 78 overall Patrick Mahomes at quarterback. Terrence Brooks, Barron, and Weatherspoon all with picks. Lions beat the Chargers 29-23. So the Lions, Packers, and Cardinals are all 7-6 now. Very interesting. As Jared Goff with 3 touchdowns, he goes absolutely off. Your defense is the 4th best, aren't they? but you also have like the second worst offense. Matt Ryan, good game. If you let Alpo in, he'd fleece all of us and make the Dolphins really good. He'd make the Ravens really good. I mean, the Ravens are a user and they're tanking, and I respect tanking. But if the Ravens weren't a user, he would turn them into a Super Bowl contender probably. Mock is done. Good stuff, AP. Receiving, Kendall Wright, big game. Isaiah Crowell with a score. Where's the weed? Josh Gordon with 2. Brett Ellison with 1. However, the Dolphins are... We can look at their roster real quick. Because I'm kind of curious. I know we traded for Le'Veon Bell from them. I mean, if you want to join the Discord, someone put the link to the server. If you want to become the coach of the Dolphins, because they are not a user. No one is currently coaching them, so you can become the coach of this team. Too bad Golf couldn't do that as a Panther. Yeah, really. The talent on your team and you're 7-6. Wow, Willie Henry's a backup. And the legend Deion Jordan. Quite a deep defensive line. And then Ben Gideon is the third string left outside. Interesting. Is this for the PS4? It is for the PS4, but it's not an online league. It is a Discord sim league where you make the moves via Discord, so it doesn't matter if you have PS4. But for the record, it is. But no console, no Madden needed. And then I know Cannon might coach a team. I don't think he'll choose the Dolphins. I don't know if he did join or not. I haven't checked. Alright, and then the last user game we're going to look... Oh, no, second to last. The Bears lose to the Broncos 23-19, so I guess that's good for the Saints. I will show standings after. Alright, you're going to be coach. Sounds fun. It is pretty fun. I enjoy it personally, but, I mean, I don't really have a choice. I can't ditch... What was this a fantasy draft? It was a fantasy draft, but the Finns didn't draft Patrick Mahomes. I think their original quarterback was actually Tom Brady, who retired at the end of year 1. Tevin Coleman finally had a good game with the Bears as a user. He was so good without them as a user, but now with one. Receiving-wise, James Washington and Ricky Seals-Jones score. High Vitae allowing 3 sacks, one allowed by Jack Mewhort, Riley Reef, Chris Hubbard, Mitchell Schwartz. Post Westlake right now, I don't have a thumbnail ready and it's not edited, so I kind of can't. I literally, as soon as I finished recording it, started the stream, so... I mean, unless you want an uncut, no intro, no background music, no thumbnail video. Luke Kuechly, 13 tackles. I see a lot of sack numbers. 2 for David Bass, Aaron Lynch, Yannick Ngakoue. 1 for Tyrell Dotson, half for Morgan Burnett and Carl Granderson. Interceptions for David Bass and Dante Jackson. And then the final game, Jaguars versus Texans. Derek Carr and Big Ben each played okay. Running the ball, Jay Ajayi was a madman. 158 yards and 2 touchdowns. G. Bernard with 2 scores. I see why you guys want it uploaded, because it was a crazy game. Not national championship crazy, but it was still pretty crazy. Danny Amendola with a score, T.Y. with 1, Hopkins with a touchdown. I'm not going to play Kyle Bird. Oh, yeah, he is a senior. I forgot about that. Crud. Well, hopefully we play Oklahoma State in the bowl game. Brandon Marshall, 11 tackles. Sacks for Brandon Marshall and O'Shea. Never going to get that last name. I will definitely be playing Choo-Choo very often. Rashad Jones with an interception. So we're going to look at standings. And then that'll do it. This was definitely one of the shorter OFL streams. Only like an hour 40. Mainly because we simmed like a third of that second game. So still no one... Oh, the Jaguars have won the division. So of all the teams to clinch first, it's Jacksonville, who's not even a user. Browns have complete control of a 1 seed. Broncos 2, Jags 3, Chiefs 4. Steelers and Raiders are currently the wild card. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. The Chiefs are the 6th wild card. Bills are the 4 seed. Okay. Peyton Curtis is better than Kyle Bird, indeed. And then in the NFC, Rams and Falcons got 1 and 2. The Bears have the 3. The Eagles have the 4. And then the Saints and the Seahawks are currently the wild cards. But the Cardinals, Packers, Cowboys, and Lions all have 7 wins. No, the recent Choo Choo went to, or no. Choo Choo went to Michigan, but Boo Boo went to UCLA. Or is that no? The custom recruit you made last year went to UCLA. AP. You had another receiver who went to Michigan. Maybe it was Boo Boo who went to Michigan. Choo Choo UCLA. I don't remember. But that'll end the stream, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, let's look at all the user games again. If someone wants to put it in Discord, if someone wants to do the honors, we got Giants at Lions, Panthers at Colts, Bears at Falcons, and then Eagles at Packers. So those are our 4 user games for the week. All pretty good games. We are not kidding, indeed. You're pretty sure he went to Michigan? We had, yeah, AP made a receiver a couple, I think Choo Choo went to Michigan, and then the guy he made last year went to UCLA. So I think you're right about that. Send your stats. Oh, that's right, I will. I might as well just do it now. So I guess the Rams get special treatment here. Because why not? Look at that, okay. We have 2,500 yard passers. You guys, Hobo, that's his name. Hobo Johnson. Okay, yeah, Hobo went to UCLA. Brad Kaya, 1 for 1 for 3 yards. Detroit Lion legend. Why did we cut him? We are so stupid. They're leading, the most sacks they have allowed from one person is 3. That is incredible. That is incredible, Rams. Wow. And you guys don't even have the most talented of offensive line. It's just the production. And then your secondary is obviously balling out. So that will officially end the stream, everybody. Next episode will probably be Thursday, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. In that range, so probably towards the end of this coming week. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already. And you have Harold Boone Salami this year. Hopefully we get him because our fullback is a senior. But yeah, hope you guys have a good Sunday evening. And yummy, yummy eggplant.